This week's episode is brought to you by Too Cool for These Lame Dudes and sponsored by
Trap or Die Friday sale. You better get it while it's getting good.
Niggas is retarded, man.
Hey.
Welcome to another episode of Sports Talk Raw, where we smoke, we drink, we keep it real, and we tell you how we feel about these sports, man. It's your boy C.H.R.O.M.E. I got my boy J Cash in the building, and also I got my boy NESSBOOG.
I don't get a secret handshake or nothing like that. I just want to take a good old down.
This week's episode, we're going to be doing a review of what just happened this last week in football, tonight's basketball games. Shout out the Rebels, and shout out the Knights.
Shout out my boy Larry Johnson.
Hey, that's a throwback jersey right
How
there.
you laughing?
I think got that jersey when it came out, man.
His name is Larry?
That's not Johnson.
Dummy.
I can agree, man. Anyways, let's go dive into some football games, man. This first game, I don't even want to talk about, man. I don't want to talk about, man. Atlanta Falcons, man. These niggas, they went down to Tampa and beat the Bucks 24-21. They had a chance to come back and tie the game at the end, but the 54-yard missed field goal. You know what I'm saying? Would have tied it up. Plus, they fumbled on a 10-yard line when they were about to score, and they made the Falcons fumble in the end zone, but they didn't recover, so the Falcons got it and scored a touchdown.
That was a long-ass story.
I know, man. I'm
Was
just
that
saying.
one drive?
The Bucks, it might as well be shit, man. The Bucks are just having a terrible season, man.
I needed y'all to win too, but y'all didn't. Thanks a lot, asshole.
He's still trying to get his Cowgirls in the playoffs.
We try.
We can talk about the Cowgirls later.
We will get to them Cowboys.
That's a cute jersey, too. Thanks.
So, the Bucks lost 21-24. On to the next, man.
All right.
Next game, we got is the Denver Broncos. They beat the Indianapolis Colts 25-13, man.
Oh, man.
Brissett had 17 for 30 with 158 yards, man.
How many rushing yards do you have?
He had 18 rushing yards.
What type of black quarterback only get 18 rushing yards?
Brissett.
Why you hating on it?
Brissett, if you don't rush to 50 yards next game, you're no longer black. We no longer accept you.
Damn, when
Took him out.
Michael Vick used to run for 100 yards a game.
everybody can't beat Michael Vick, my nigga.
Kaepernick.
Everybody ain't Cap,
Shout
man.
out to the boy, man. I heard he trying to buy the Panthers, right?
Yeah, we'll get to that too.
Oh, don't.
Osweiler, he went 12 for 17, man. He had 184 yards with 2 touchdowns, so he did a decent job. But Corey Anderson, he was really out there. It's Corey, right? C. Anderson, a running back.
Chris Anderson, bro. CJ. His real name C.J. Anderson, bro.
Man, you don't even know.
For the Broncos?
How niggas don't know?
CJ.
Hey, you know what?
CJ. On everything. Hey, we gotta Google this because I know I'm
Hey,
right.
look, they don't even know
What
it.
you say?
Anderson had 30 carries for 158 yards.
He was
Right?
the Super Bowl. Remember the Super Bowl 2 years ago when they had the double backs?
That was Terrell Davis when they won the Super Bowl.
No, when they went, bro. They won with Peyton Manning. What are you talking about? You don't watch football? He said Terrell Davis. I want to throw that. You get Terrell Davis.
He said when they won the Super Bowl.
They won with.
But look, let's not get off
They
that.
did win with Peyton, okay.
Next game we got coming up is the Chicago Bears. They went down to Detroit and got smashed.
Smacks.
20-10, man. That was a division game. Matt Stafford, he went 25 for 33. He had 237 yards with 2 touchdowns. Trubisky, he was out there trying to do his thing, man. He went 31 for 46. 314 yards with 1 touchdown. Howard, you're a disappointment. You know what I'm saying?
Who's Howard?
Jordan Howard from the Chicago Bears running back. He was my guy on fantasy football. And he shows up, then he don't show up, and he shows up, and he don't show up. So this is another game he didn't show up. I'm not surprised they lost, man.
I'm not either. I needed the Lions to lose, though.
Why? You still trying to get them in the playoffs?
Yes, I am.
You need everybody to lose.
So, everybody lose. Even teams that play teams. I hope they don't lose.
And I got O.J. Simpson on my fantasy team.
That's good.
It's stupid. Next game we got coming up is the Los Angeles Chargers.
Get it right.
I said it right. I almost said the Clippers, and you know I want to say it every time. They went down to play the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs won. I was wrong on this one. I went for the Chargers, man. The Chiefs won 30-13, man. They was out there balling. Alex Smith went. That's another division game. Alex Smith went 23 for 30.
Yep.
231 yards with 2 touchdowns.
And Phillip Rivers. What's Phillip Rivers?
He went 20
With how many
36.
interceptions in the fourth quarter? He had, what, 3?
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, man, he's out there tricking it off, Phillip Rivers, man. Tell us about it, man.
Talking about tricking it off or about Phillip Rivers? Well, obviously, he doesn't have a lot of help over there. Keenan Allen has been inconsistent this season. And quite frankly, Phillip Rivers out there, he looks old. You know, seeing Tom Brady found the fountain of youth, he must, took a bath in some old nigga shit or something. Because that nigga was up there looking old.
This is some kill out of that Russian cream bag. Remember when you washed it with the water?
Like, don't come on, we can't.
All right,
can't
on to the next game then, shall we? Miami Dolphins. They went down and played the Buffalo Bills, man. The Bills beat them 24-16. I guess the Bills trying to make a late season noise, but they ain't going to playoffs, so they just making noise, man. Tyrod Taylor went 17 for 29, 224 yards,
rushing
touchdown.
yards?
Tyrod Taylor had 42 rushing yards.
Man,
Is that real nigga rushing yards right there?
I mean, it's Tyrod Taylor. 42, we'll let that slide. It's Tyrod, man.
All right, what do you
And then they bench him a week ago so he wasn't good enough?
Yeah.
Now they want him to make a push for the playoffs. First they love you, then they hate you, then they love you again, man. That's life right there.
Yeah, that's life.
Last week they was booing him, now they cheering him on. Man, what's
It was
crazy,
just
man?
benched up just a week ago,
it's
right?
crazy, man.
All benched up just a week ago.
That's why I vote for
But
Black.
they still in the hunt though.
Are they? They still in the hunt?
Yeah, the Bills.
Wild card? Or not in the
Yeah.
because they ain't gonna win their division.
Oh,
They might make the playoffs. Look who's in their division. The Jets, the Giants.
not the Giants.
Okay, I don't watch football.
You got the Jets right though,
Right.
And the Patriots.
No, the Patriots, I'm saying they ain't
So they
winning
might
the
make. Hey,
division.
come on, Tyrod.
We'll see. They're fighting, man. We'll see. Still see. We have 2 weeks left, so we
We
shall see.
haven't had a black dude in the playoffs.
Next
since
episode, we
Steve
will
McNair.
look at the playoff pictures too. So you guys don't even worry about
What
it.
was the last black
We'll look at
quarterback
the
in the
playoff
playoffs?
picture.
Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, look.
Can I funny?
Cam
My
Newton.
boy Colin Kaepernick.
Cam Newton.
Next.
Oh!
Ah!
Oh, damn, man.
Hey, call him Uncle Tom.
It's
Look,
fucked up.
and speaking of
of-
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. Next game coming up, we got is the Green Bay Packers
We did
against
not
the
play
Carolina
that.
Shout out
Panthers.
Trish Moore,
The
man. I
Packers
am not
lost
nobody like the Packers.
24-31.
I need the Packers to lose.
You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers came back, but he came back just to leave again. And they put him back on injured reserve too, so you don't have to worry about him playing the last 2 games.
Shout out to that boy Trishman.
Did they put him back already?
Can I give my shout out, bro?
Back already. Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to that boy Trishman. He couldn't be here tonight. He's donating plasma to buy prison clothes for unfortunate kids out there.
And 211.
Shout out to Trishman.
211s. And a pack of single cigarettes.
Once a Lucy.
Can I get 5 single cigarettes?
You see a dude with a Carolina Panther Santa Claus hat and a Miller High Life. Give him a man a ride. It's cold. And he might be barefooted.
But the Panthers out there balling too. They looking good.
They do.
They gonna go to the
They might be in the
playoffs.
Super Bowl.
No,
Yeah, Cam Newton, he
I don't
went
think
20 for 31, man. He had 242 yards with 4 touchdowns.
How many rushing yards?
Oh, Cam Newton had
77.
about 58 rushing yards.
That's a real nigga. Real nigga.
14 attempts, you know what I'm saying?
Real
42
nigga.
and 58 ain't really that.
Look, Aaron Rodgers had 43.
What?
Aaron Rodgers had
He
43.
a nigga too.
He is a
What you
nigga, you know what I'm
mean?
saying?
With a whole shoulder though.
Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, he went 26 for 45.
He's benched.
290 yards with 3
Back to that
touchdowns
high
as well.
injury.
So he wasn't no chump, but he did throw some picks too. So
Yeah.
you know, it goes both ways. It goes both ways, man.
Some kid. What is this?
This is some kill, man. That is some
Killer,
sauce
killer.
right there. Some blueberry cheesecake
That's
sauce.
that killer,
right there.
killer.
Fire. Next game we got coming up is the Baltimore Ravens
Okay.
going against the Cleveland Browns, and I told you this was one of my locks of the week last week, man.
Every time the Browns play, it's a lucky week.
No, what was the spread?
The score was 27 to 10.
What was the spread?
I don't know the spread, bro, but the score was 27 to 10.
I got
All
a
you have to
question
do
for
is
y'all.
take them
I have
to lose.
I have a real question for y'all.
What up?
Where the fuck is Ray Rice?
In the elevator chilling.
Where's Ray Rice?
I don't know.
Probably in some domestic violence classes somewhere.
I heard he's working.
He's doing good.
I heard he's working at a women's home for abused and battered women. I'm just kidding. That's not funny.
You're stupid.
Anyways, back to the sports shit. Joe Flacco went 26 for 42 with 200.
What an accident.
Joey
Excuse me.
Flacco.
With
Joey.
with 288 yards and a touchdown.
Jeez.
Kaiser went 20 for 37, 146 yards with no touchdown.
How many rush yards?
Who, Kaiser?
Yeah.
35 yards, 7 attempts.
Womp.
Hey, you
I
know,
don't know.
He's not 35. He's a white man.
The Kaiser's black.
Yeah, Kaiser is not.
Deshaun Kaiser's black, bro.
He is.
How'd you get on this show?
I ain't met a white nigga named Deshaun in my life.
How the hell did you get on this show?
Not yet, at least. Shit, they probably went out there, though.
The Kaiser's black.
I don't care. I don't watch. Who watches
No,
Browns
I'm
games?
just playing. Kaiser's not black.
He like mixed or some shit, ain't he?
Who watched Browns games to know what the players look like?
Yeah, nobody
Kaiser
knows.
was a quarterback.
Until the Browns win, we no longer even
know
care
you're
about.
not-
We
I don't even know how to
like,
get on
Make
TV.
LeBron James your quarterback if you want to win.
Oh no.
Cleveland. Yeah, LeBron can.
They need help.
That nigga knows how to throw the ball like 60 yards accurately.
Hey, pray for the city of Cleveland.
Whatever. They just won a championship.
Pray for Cleveland football.
They might win one in basketball, but they actually we'll get to the Cavs. So they played the
I'm
19
the number one
well.
draft pick, and the Browns pick me, or the Browns pick you. Do you go to Cleveland? You're the number one draft pick.
Hell yeah.
You go to Cleveland?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
See, use it.
Pass.
Nigga, that shit is not an
I'm
option.
gonna stay back and yeah, do another year. Y'all go ahead.
I'm gonna go play in Canada.
That nigga is stupid. He's pulling a LeVar Ball.
Next game we got coming up, y'all. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. They beat the Houston Texans 45-7.
They killed
Blake
them.
Bortles is out there balling again,
Balling.
man. This man is looking like he's on a mission with that defense right there.
That
I
defense
keep
is
telling y'all
killing
about
ya.
the Jacksonville Jaguars, and now it's proof in the
You like
pudding, man.
Bortles? That's a weird name, Bortle.
Right? It's like a turtle.
I got a border on my butt. like
Why
a
would
weird.
he say that?
It's a weird bump. A bump, nigga. And that's, man, whatever, bro.
No, don't even fuck up Blake Bortles like that.
I know my sexuality.
I don't care if
Wow.
the Jaguars won. On to the next. I don't care what the nigga
Pray for the
wants.
city of Houston.
Jaguars won
Pray
45-7.
for everybody. Oh my God. Just have a prayer session right now.
Might as well, man. Might as well. Let's go on to this next game, though, y'all. Cincinnati Bengals. They lost 34-7. The Minnesota Vikings put a little whooping on them. My boy Teddy Bridgewater
Hey, Teddy
got a couple
B
throws
came
in
back,
there,
He's got to
man.
come in.
Teddy B got a couple throws, man.
And he threw an interception.
Teddy, he has the same.
It wasn't Teddy's fault, though. It
It
wasn't
was
Teddy's
Teddy's
fault,
fault.
man. It wasn't Teddy's fault,
Nah,
He
man.
hit his lineman and he couldn't went to
In the hands.
Yeah.
If they hit you in the
His
hands,
lineman?
you gotta catch it.
No, they hit,
Oh.
they hit the
He
receiver.
was like, boom, he got blocked, and then somebody got it.
No, it hit up the receiver. The receiver missed the ball. Yeah,
No.
he did. You were on.
No, I said yeah.
Yeah,
He said
yeah, I
no.
said no.
Teddy Bridgewater is like the
Everyone
same,
cares.
the same expression for anything.
Well, he got in the game. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Teddy's back. We're glad to see
Shout
him,
out.
man. You know what I'm saying? But Casey Keenum's out
Ever
there
see
doing his
little
thing.
Marquez Mud?
He needed.
Casey Keenum went 20 for 23, man. With 2 touchdowns, 236 yards,
He
man.
can't be stopped. He like Mega Man.
Balling. Andy Dalton, he went 11 for 22 with 113 yards. That sounds like a terrible game.
Yeah.
They weren't rushing them, man. I don't know. The Bengals.
I don't know what happened
much,
to Bengals.
man.
Oh, because Marvin Lewis is leaving.
Oh, he's out of there.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
doubt about it. We've been telling you this guy since week 10,
It's not all his
week
fault.
9, 8. We've been telling you
It
about Marvin
is. You
Lewis
went to the
since last year.
playoffs 7 times and are like 0-7, bro. It's your fault.
Yeah, it's definitely his fault, man. It's definitely his fault. Next game we got coming up is the New York Jets. Jets. They lost to the Saints.
I don't know how they got
19 to 31,
How did
man.
they get 19?
They got 19 points because they got
Oh yeah.
they got 3 field goals. They got 4 field goals and they got a touchdown.
And a safety.
And a touchdown, nigga.
They was almost in it, but Drew Brees started balling out. No, the little receiver boy. Watch his numbers. He was out there killing them.
Oh, the receiver was out there killing
What
it,
was his
nigga.
name? Mike Thomas.
Yeah,
He's only been in the league 2 years.
The Jets had Drew Brees actually had 26 yards. No, he went 26 for 36, 281 yards with 2 touchdowns, man. Mark Ingram was out there running like a beast, man. Stiff arming cats down, man. They didn't mean no damn sense, man. Bryce Petty he went 19 for 39, 179 yards with 1 touchdown. So, you know, he's having a rough rookie season, and he will, you know, that's just how it is. But the Saints still in the playoff picture. Drew Brees out there doing his thing. Ingram and Kamara, well, Ingram had 74 yards with 12 attempts. Kamara had 12 attempts with only 44 yards.
Kamara got a concussion, right?
I
He
thought
didn't
he
even
was
play. I
hurt.
don't think.
I thought
He
was
played.
hurt.
You
Oh,
sure?
did he?
Yeah, he played. I'm
Did he
positive.
give a concussion? I thought he had a concussion.
I
He
thought
did,
they
yeah, but he cleared it. He said he was on there.
But he was out there trying to do it.
He's a beast, man. Shout out to Kamara in Tennessee,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Oh, he played for Tennessee. It was a monster.
Definitely shout out to Kamara, man.
Take out that nose ring. She looks stupid.
Hey, niggas do what they gotta do. Man. Niggas do what they gotta do. Next game we got coming up is the Philadelphia Eagles. They went down to New York and they beat the.
They went to where?
They went to New York, but they went to the New Jersey because that's where they play.
They still
They
play
wouldn't beat.
football?
They wouldn't beat the Giants. Tell me why the fuck Eli Manning threw the ball 57 times.
But that game was closer than I thought it would be.
How many? He don't even got
Oh,
no
yeah, they don't got
receivers. Who
wins.
he throw
They lost
to?
They got Napoleon, Nick Foles, Dynamite.
Yeah.
Nick Foles, he looked like Napoleon Dynamite, so he's like.
I thought all of his receivers were hurt. Eli Manning.
They
So
are.
who did he throw to 57 times?
Nigga, whoever was out there, nigga.
The CFL finally signed NESSBOOG.
I'll play. I'll get one touchdown for my girl.
I thought she was out there getting
I
catches.
caught it one-handed. Ha!
Like Beckham up.
You know, I ran through him. I ran through niggas, man. He used to call me Bug the Bus Johnson. My last name was Johnson, my nigga. But I kept that shit because it sounded hard.
Straight clown on the show.
The Buzz Johnson, NESSBOOG.
Well, back to this game, man. Nick Foles, he went 24 for 38, 237 yards with 4 touchdowns. So it looks like they didn't miss too much with Carson Wentz going because Nick Foles did his thing, but still was still a close game. The Giants lost by a
Two
flat.
and like 11 Giants.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but they're in the playoffs. They already won the
Giants,
division.
if you need some players,
Alright.
send a nigga $7. I'll start 2 games for you. That's fair, right?
$7.
I might not pass the physical though.
Not bad.
Next game coming up is the new level. Is the Arizona Cardinals.
Bird gang,
They lost 15-20 to the Washington Redskins.
skin gang.
Stupid gang though. Kirk Cousins went 18 for 26 with 196 yards and 2 touchdowns. I still wouldn't sign him. Blaine Gabbert, he went 16 for 41 with 189 yards with no touchdowns. No wonder they didn't win. Cardinals been having a rough season. You know, and the Redskins, them as well, but they came out with a W this time, but they are done.
You think
That game was definitely a throwaway
you
game.
guys think Fitzgerald will retire this year?
Next year after the season, I don't. Yeah.
He might have one more year. He thinks
might.
he might want to slug it out with AP, and all them fools might go retire altogether after that next year.
Carson Palmer,
all of them together.
Old ass.
Hopefully they can get this shit together and walk out in the sunset, but
I don't think so.
until now that's just dreams. But they lost in the meanwhile, 15-20. Both teams are not going to the playoffs. So let's move on to the next game, shall we?
Yes.
Next game we got coming up. Now this was a surpriser,
Yeah, it was.
and I went for the Seahawks, man, and it was at home, and they got done like this at home. The Seahawks lost to the Rams 42-7.
Pray for Seattle.
Oh my gosh, man, that was. I mean, I didn't think that was gonna happen.
I'll take LA, I think.
Did you take LA?
Yeah.
I think
I take
Trishmo.
Seattle.
I wanted
Trishmo
LA
took.
I
Trishmo
needed
took.
LA to win.
Trishmo definitely took LA, man.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson went 14 for 30, man. He had 142 yards with 1 touchdown. Jared Goff went 14 for 21, 120 yards with 2 touchdowns. But the real player of the game was Todd Gurley. Man, he had 21 carries for 152 yards with 3 touchdowns. Whoever's fantasy football team he was on,
Todd.
definitely caught the W. And this was playoffs too, so
And the Seahawks defense is all backed up. They're garbage. So yeah, I did the Seahawks. So thank you,
I
guys.
hate
Even
Richard
though I don't
Sherman.
like LA.
I hate Richard Sherman with a passion for what he did to my Niners.
Yeah.
what is that?
What do you mean? What he did to Crabtree?
Everybody
called him
punks
mediocre.
Crabtree. Everybody punks Crabtree.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not. That's
He
nothing.
gonna cry in the car.
He definitely gonna cry in the car, man.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson gonna cry in the car.
But they are still winning their division. No, they're in the same division as the Rams. I think the Rams are winning it now.
Rams, Seahawks. No, the Niners might catch the
No,
Seahawks.
no.
Don't do me wrong. We might make a last minute verse.
Hey,
Hey, listen. If
No, the
eight-
Rams are in the.
Look, if the
they're
Seahawks
already in
lose,
playoffs.
if the Seahawks lose and everybody in the Rams get sick, we make it.
Everybody gets sick. He's so stupid. Fucking retard.
this nigga's retarded.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Okay. Anyways, next game we got coming up. This is another good game. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about
Game of the
this.
week.
This was the game of the week, man.
Man.
We got the New England Patriots, man. They went down to Hyattsburg
Crazy.
Field and they beat the Steelers 27-24. It was some controversial calls in that game. Me personally, I think it was a catch, and I think that he was down on the half-yard line. I didn't think it was an incomplete pass.
Why
man.
would you run it on second and goal? Pass it.
And not only
Run it.
that wasn't even the issue. The real issue is the play that Ben Roethlisberger did when he should have just spiked the ball. Just be smart, man, and keep the field goal to spike it. Y'all are at home, and you have to look at the bigger picture. Y'all needed to win this
AB
game,
wasn't there.
so y'all would not have to go through New
Brown.
England to
Yeah,
go to the
well,
Super
too.
Bowl. Now you guys got to go through New England to go to the Super Bowl. And you said Antonio Brown got hurt. Antonio Brown definitely got
Calf
hurt.
No,
sprain.
that would have went to Antonio Brown on the goal line if he was not hurt.
It's a calf sprain, right?
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
He's gonna be out for the next like
you
2
do know
weeks.
stuff about football, man. Check him out.
Man, got him down NESSBOOG in them fucking building.
Well, you know what it is, man.
Hey.
You know what it do, man. You know what it does.
I was over here watching the game with Bug. Yeah, he knows.
I know.
I
I used to play football, bro.
It was a pretty good damn game, man. Where you used to play football
I
at?
played for Rancho High School. Shout out to the Rams. Western High School. Shout out to Western High School of Vegas, Nevada. And I also played for UNLV. I got a scholarship to UNLV, nigga. But listen, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I tore my kneecap at prom.
He tore his kneecap at prom doing the butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas.
At a
Oh, I
Westside
was doing the lady.
At a Westside party.
Y'all niggas was doing the butterfly at Bell prom, nigga. I was in there. Rolly. I was on that. Y'all
That
niggas
shit just came out.
Let me find out. Let me
trying
find
to
out,
say
nigga.
something?
You was the prom with Oscar Goodman, nigga.
This nigga, boy. Well, check this out, man. We're going to move on to the next game. Hey, it sucks, but back to that Pittsburgh game. Before we go to the next game, now since the Pittsburgh Steelers lost, if they do go to the playoffs, well, they will. When they go to the playoffs, if they win, they're going to have to play Jacksonville first.
Oh, wait.
And if they beat Jacksonville, they're going to have to go to New England and play them there. So they just made the road absolutely hard for themselves. So it was really a big loss, or bigger than you thought it was.
Why did you
Can't beat
that,
Tom Brady.
that play make no sense, man.
You can't beat Tom
Makes
Brady.
Fake
no sense.
spike.
No sense at
With the
all.
playoffs, man.
Let's go to the next game. You know what I'm saying? And I've been telling y'all about this too. Jimmy Garoppolo, as soon as you put it in, you get W's, man. The Tennessee Titans, they went down to San Francisco and lost
Got their ass
23
whooped,
to
man.
25, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, Jimmy was out there balling, you know what I'm saying?
dance.
Niner gang and don't bang. Hey man, shout out to all my family back there in San Francisco, man, in that Mission District, man. I love y'all, man. I'm out here, man. Y'all through Sabas, man. My
This guy,
I
man.
got Spanish family.
Hey, we'll check it, man.
I
Jimmy
could have been a Sammy Sosa.
Jimmy Garoppolo, he went 31 for 43 with 381 yards and a touchdown, man. Marcus Mariota, he went 23 for 33, 240 yards with 2 touchdowns, man. DeMarco Murray, he went 18 carries,
Shout out to Marco
59, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he used to play football with him too,
I
right?
play Pop Warner.
Good.
He ain't never got me down, though.
Carlos Hyde was 16 carries for 25 yards. I don't know what happened, man. Carlos Hyde is actually a dope running back.
I didn't see
I don't know if
Tennessee
it was
losing
a
that
Lions or
game,
a
but
I know Ohio State, too.
Garoppolo's
Hey,
over there.
give it to Jimmy. Don't
Jimmy.
you ain't
No,
got
not Guapo. It's Goo Wop below. Y'all heard that shit here first.
Garoppolo.
We're gonna put his face in, then put an icing card there. Guapolo.
Garoppolo, nigga.
You heard it here first.
Guapolo.
What's our call? That's good. Garoppolo.
It's official.
That's official.
Last game we got for football is the Dallas Cowboys. They went down to Oakland. They got hyphy, man, and they beat the Raiders 20-17, man. Des Bryant had a nice catch at the end. Dak Prescott went 18
nice
for
catch.
27.
Wasn't that a pass interference?
No, there was a catch at the end, guy.
Stand Des Bryant.
Got him. Hey,
He had 50. He only had 2 receptions though for 59
we have to
yards.
fight another day.
But they had him locked down for most of the game.
No, they didn't.
They did. He by a rookie
I
quarterback.
don't care.
By a rookie.
Who won?
By a rookie.
With the
Cowboys-
post,
the
with the
Cowboys
index,
won.
first down, index card.
Come on, man.
first
We
down.
know. Shout out to David Carr, man. You put the.
No, he was a resource. Shout out Heath for coming halfway across the whole
But
field.
if he didn't do that, y'all niggas was assless grass.
Yeah, well,
Well.
he defended the Raiders more than he did the Niners.
Right?
Okay.
Well, I guess you're right.
Get out of here.
My Niners won, man.
I don't care. What about your Raiders?
They were late.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was this week's football games. You know, you didn't catch them, go back and watch some highlights. The Steelers game probably was the game of the week. If you had to rewatch the whole game, I suggest you watch that one. So make sure you stay tuned for next week because we will be doing a review. But we're not out yet. We're going to talk about a couple NBA games. There was only 3 of them today, you know what I'm saying? One of them games was the, you know what I'm saying, them Sacktown Kings went out there. They won. They beat Philadelphia 101-95, man. Zach Randolph was out there hooping.
Grandpa Randolph.
You know what I'm saying? He was a slow motion nigga, but he got hella
I
skills,
didn't know y'all
man.
had Betty Hill looking like
Yeah, we got Buddy Hill, man. He had 24 points, you know. Zach
Y'all
had
beat the
27 points.
76ers too.
Yeah, man, but they have Embiid didn't play, so you know what I'm saying. We lucked out there, you know what I'm saying. So
Boo.
shout out to the Kings, keep doing your thing, man. We play tomorrow against the Nets, so get ready. Next game we got coming up is the Pelicans.
Ooh.
They went against the Washington Wizards, man. They Wizards did their thing and won 116 to 106, man.
Boy Boogie,
John
man.
Wall back?
John Wall's back. He had
yeah.
18 points and
That's
10
why.
assists.
Ooh, that's
And Bradley Beal had 26 points, man.
Bill can ball, man. He's
So
he's
I
one
think-
of my favorite two guards.
I think when by John Wall being out for a minute gave Bradley Beal, like, you know what I'm saying, a little
Most
opportunity to
of
get
it,
into a groove. So now to watch out for the Wizards because Bill's in a groove and John Wall's gonna stay in the groove. So they might have something running there, man. The East
Who's
Coast,
John Wall?
the East is starting to heat up with Bron there, Kyrie there, and motherfucking John Wall there. Now Oladipo over there balling in Indiana, looking crazy. I mean, I'm just saying, man.
That's crazy. Last year,
And the
Cleveland
Knicks
was
are out there still balling too.
last year. Cleveland was a guaranteed win to win the Eastern Conference again. Now everything's messed up, man.
Speaking of LeBron, can we get to LeBron? They played, that's the last basketball game of the night, but the Cleveland Cavaliers, they went down to Milwaukee and lost
Bucks.
116 to 119, man.
Greek
LeBron
freak.
had a
Shout out
turnover at
Tata.
the end. He could have had
With the
it.
buck.
It was a good game. It was up,
He
it
get
was
buckets,
down.
MCI.
It was actually a really entertaining game. That's the game of the week for basketball you should watch.
Shout out to that boy Atuka Tika Loco Lobo.
Yeah, man. He had 27 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. He almost had a triple-double out there balling. LeBron didn't even have, like, no rebounds damn near. If he got a rebound, he didn't get into, like, the fourth quarter, actually. It was crazy. I don't understand how.
Maybe Bron needs his binky.
The Celtics can't beat LeBron
Possibly.
in a 7-game series. Sorry, bro. He's still gonna be in the finals.
Yeah, LeBron had 1 rebound, 7 assists, you know what I'm saying, and 39 points, you know what I'm saying. But he was out there balling, you know what I'm saying. But they almost made a comeback at the end with Dwayne Wade and all them cats.
How many points J.R. Smith had?
J.R.Smith, he went out there and he got about
How many?
yeah, oh shit, 2 points, and it was just it was off a cold ass crossover.
He
move,
didn't call
too.
backboard.
Nah, he hit backboard, my
That
nigga.
nigga, J.R. Smith, you gotta do better, bro. You gotta step it up, bro.
Out there, you got D-Wade's taking a shot.
You got to step.
the Knights.
Hey, okay, well then, that was it for tonight's basketball games. It's only 3 games, so let's dip into a little hockey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them Golden Knights, you know what I'm saying? We are number 1 in the Pacific Division, you know what I'm saying? We are on top of the Los Angeles Kings and the San Jose Sharks. Our record is 33-22, you know what I'm saying? We are here balling, you know what I'm saying?
Getting our slapstick on.
We playing Washington next on the
Knuckle
23rd.
It's Knucklebuck time.
Hey,
You look like that nigga.
Hey, if y'all...
Oh, mighty duck ass nigga.
You look like that nigga Keenan,
Oh, wow.
damn, knuckle puck ass nigga, cuz.
This look like some shit was breakdancing on your tongue.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Next game, look at that.
Looking ass nigga. That was it for hockey. That's what we're going to talk about. Shout out to the Rebels, man.
Yeah, man,
The Rebels
UNLV, man.
man. Saturday, man.
I'm saying y'all still need somebody, man. I hope that offer still. I got an offer UNLV.
We'll get you there.
Have you guys been to UNLV game this year?
No, I haven't had you.
Let's make a pact to go to a game, nigga. Next
do
year,
it.
man. We got to go to UNLV game.
Overall, they're 9-2, man. You know what I'm saying? The Rebels are still out there
Yeah.
balling. We only lost to Iowa.
We got that
And
one
we lost
man.
2 games in overtime. So, shout out to the Rebels. They're out there doing their thing as well.
Red Bulls.
Red Balls, Red Gang.
Red Gang all day, man.
Yep, you already hear
And I'm
it.
talking about Rebels, nigga.
We'll
Don't
get
ever
you
get it
there.
twisted for nothing else. You
You
feel
already-
me, man?
Found me.
So, anyways, man. Besides that, before we get out of here, they definitely had the Pro Bowl selections. You feel me? So we're gonna just talk about a couple teams that made some Pro Bowl selections. I'll talk about somebody from my team made a Pro Bowl selection. Gerald McCoy, shout out to you.
All
I
right.
believe that is his like 5th, 6th year in a row. So the four Cowboys made it, right?
Yeah, our whole offensive
Their
line.
whole offensive line. Anybody from the Niners make it? I'm pretty sure.
Raiders.
The Raiders, Khalil Mack, of course. you know what
Khalil
I'm saying?
Mack and Michael Crabtree.
And they had 3 more. They had 4 players altogether too.
I told you that.
The Raiders, the Raiders.
Khalil Mack.
They had Khalil Mack, Rodney Hudson, Kalichi Osamili. I don't know how I say that last name, and Donald Penn, who used to be like an ex-Buccaneer. Yeah,
How Marquette King didn't make it?
my nigga, who knows?
He's the hardest punter in
No,
the
he's not.
They're alternatives.
Black.
Look at his numbers. He makes as a punter. He makes the game fun. He out there doing in the zone
He
dancing.
makes the game fun.
Because punters are bored. Them niggas don't even get dirty. Them niggas' uniform be so clean until like
I
he be
never
out there
heard
doing
that.
it. He be out there
He watched
dancing.
football to see the punter.
Keep playing games, bro.
The Niners,
Have fun.
they Okay, yeah, the Niners had Kyle Jutski, whatever that
Who the
nigga.
fuck is that nigga?
Who knows,
Yeah,
man?
best player,
You know what I'm saying?
You smell like a Jiski.
The Panthers, too, they only had one player, Luke Kuechly.
Oh, fullback.
Just to throw a couple names out there. Yeah, that's their fullback.
Yep.
And,
Oh, we had the kicker, Robbie Gold.
Yeah, he got snubbed, though, so he didn't make it.
Alright.
So there goes a couple
Honorable mention like a motherfucker.
Honorable mention.
So, you know, that's just a couple of them. You guys check it out. I'm pretty sure you'll see when they go over the list, man. That was it pretty much, man. We touched on some football, basketball,
Yep.
hockey. Had us a good time, man. Shout out to the
Great
drink
time.
we was drinking. That drink was fire.
Country Boy Creations, man.
Country Boy Creations. Shout out to Country Boy Creations, you know what I'm saying? Fire, man. Almost as good as the Imperial Edibles. Fire, though. Shout out to my boy NESSBOOG for coming through.
Hey, always a pleasure
Shout out to
being
my
here.
boy J Cash once again.
Thank
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know, give me some cash, you know.
This was another.
It's always a treat when real players meet.
This was another week's episode of Sports Talk Raw with your boy C.H.R.O.M.E, where we smoke, we drink, we keep it real, and we tell you how we feel about these sports, man. But before we get out of here, I gotta remind y'all once again, man, that this week's episode is brought to you by Too Cool for These Lame Dudes, and it's sponsored by
Trap or Die Friday sales. You better get it while the getting is good.
If you niggas stay on my damn face, I'm about to murder this nigga. Hey, y'all have a good day, man. Holla at your boy. Fin, fin, fin! He's nice, man. Y'all watch out. The Pacers might have got the better part of that trade, but the season ain't even over. It's not even halfway there.
Yep, we gonna see.
We shall see. Next game we got coming up is that Los Angeles Clippers. They won 106-95. They went down to Orlando and beat the Magic, man. Williams from Lou Williams had 31 points, and DeAndre Jordan had 16 points with 20 rebounds out there. Stacking shit, man.
Go DJ.
You know, and he caught a nice ass alley-oop. So make sure you watch them highlights, man.